Good morning, lovely people, and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4 Matriarch Legacy, where we return to a slightly dazed-looking Ruby here, who is quite heavily pregnant now, having tried for a baby last time with Nox, and so is about ready for the first generation of this legacy to be born. She is in her third trimester, so it could be at any point now. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So Ruby looks utterly thrilled with the situation, as you can see, having a nice cheese and ham sandwich at 3 in the morning. So we don't really have a huge amount of property at this point in the legacy. We've got our little bathroom sort of shack over here, which definitely needs a clean. And we've got our sort of bedroom, kitchen, living space combo over this side. We don't really have a huge amount of space to put a baby, which is okay while the baby's still a baby. But once the baby hits toddler, we are definitely going to be needing a little bit more space. But this is okay, for I have a plan for how we can solve this problem for Ruby. We just need to get things underway. We've got 173 simoleons. And what we are going to aim for is to get hold of one of the sales tables. So the Salvadoran sales table is only 300 simoleons, so I don't think it's too far out of the realms of imagination for us to actually get that table fairly soon. And as soon as we get that, we can start selling all the bits and pieces that Ruby comes up with. I mean, we've got quite a few things in her inventory. We've got a few different foul fish that we could probably do with getting rid of. We have done a little tiny bit of crafting on the old fabricator, so I'm sure that's something that Ruby could start doing again. She made our lovely bookcase here, especially if the vote goes through and we are able to get the makerspace in place. Let's have a little look actually and see how those votes are going, because 6 PM today will be the point that those are set. Don't want them putting anything too nasty in place. So at the moment it looks like the upcycling initiative is winning, which is not what I was voting for. I was voting for green gardening because I thought it'd be really nice to start ourselves a little garden, do some growing. But apparently the community really wants this. So, influence to everyone using recyclers and fabricators. I mean, I'm not opposed to that at all. That's not something I'm going to complain about. We don't have enough influence points to do anything about it anyway. So, that's alright for us. And yeah, Ruby, you're in a pretty good mood at the moment. So, I think there's a couple of things we should get done. Now, don't worry about throwing that away yet. I think we should see what's in the trash can. You never know. If we found ourselves 130 odd simoleons in the trash can, we could get started even sooner on selling all the random little bits and pieces we come across, which would be brilliant. And I think that's going to be the way that we fund the start of this first generation coming into life. So let's have a little look. Ruby has got quite exceptional needs at the moment, which I'm surprised by, if I'm honest. Ah, see, she's preparing. She found a child's bed. Yes, it's unusable, because it's a bit sort of grotty looking. But she clearly knows that the baby's coming. She's got to find some stuff for it, or else it'll be sleeping in the garden. No, I'm not going to do that to you, Ruby. Don't worry. We will sort out a way to get your little baby once he's born, or she's born, inside. See what other goodies we can come across. Oh, that's quite a nice looking bed. Again, questionable condition, but it's rather pretty. And that is the dumpster out of bits and pieces. You know what? Let's go on a little journey, shall we? Now, I know it's a bit early in the day for our community lot. we could go and visit one of the other community lots, you know? We've not really been to any of them. Neither of them look particularly nice, though, I have to say. Let's stick to our Sprucewood Square. We know it. We can pretend to love it. We've hopefully only got until 6 o'clock when it changes, and it would be a good thing to check how that vote's going and make sure nobody's gone rogue and decided they want something bizarre. So, yeah, first things first, let's check on that community space project. And then we can do a little bit of recycling, I think. That's got to be quite nice. Yeah, all of these are looking particularly broken, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have those. But yes, we've got a nice bathtub there. We've got a jukebox. Oh, I like that. That'd be a nice painting to put up, wouldn't it? What other bits? Another toilet, a love seat. Anything that we actually want to recycle? I mean, to be honest, it's unlikely that we're going to get any of these beds and bits and pieces fixed up, isn't it? So let's just get rid of a few of those. Okay, so at the moment we've got 5 votes for Makerspace, 5 votes for Marketplace, and 3 for Community Garden, all of which are obviously better than this community space, but I would really like that Makerspace. So I'm going to throw my final bit of influence in there. Although, you know, if we don't know Mortimer yet, which it doesn't seem we do, we could probably rack ourselves up a little bit of... Tina, what are you doing? Stealing my slot on the recycler. But back to that previous thought, we could probably rack ourselves up a few influence points by saying hello to these people, couldn't we? See what they're up to. Oh, damn it, Tina. Though we don't know you either, so we could definitely do that too. Still nothing in the trash can. Got to go through and whack all those bits and pieces in here again now. Let's just do this nice and quickly. And if Tina steals this from us again, I will not be impressed. I'm watching you, Tina. Watching you. Right. So, it's not Tina, but it's Blossom. Really? Really? It's 7 in the morning. Why are you all here? What is this lunacy? Right, let's just jump in the trash can instead. Stuff it. How bad can this be? $6. Simoleons. Damn it. Well, progress towards our 300 goal. We are going to get those 300 and get our selling little business up and running on the lawn. It's going to be magnificent. That is the solid goal of this episode, and there's another 7. It's like it knows. We can definitely make it to having that sales table prior to the baby being a toddler, I think. Yep, you're dirty. You can have a shower when you get home. Oh, I see. You move out the way to let this chap in. What's that all about? Unacceptable, I tell you. Stuff it. Let's go home. Have a shower. Use the bathroom. Get ourselves looking a little bit tidier. And then, of course, go dive into another dumpster. Because that's how we roll in this legacy. Oh yeah. Okay, so this might cause us a problem, actually. Bills. Bills which appear to be for 338 simoleons, which is in fact more than we've got, and going to cause a bit of an issue with our trying to save 300 goal, isn't it? Because now we need 638, which is quite a way off. Okay, well yes, that could definitely cause an issue. One that we will have to deal with, I'm sure. Right, have yourself a shower, come on. Smell a little less, please. We love you, you are our founder, but even so, there are hygiene standards we like to try and adhere to in this place. scrolling in entirely the wrong direction. Let's go have a look at our trash can. Nothing in there. Come on, please. No, we'll have to check back in there later. We can have a nice sandwich, peanut butter and jelly this time, I think. Oh, she appears to have given up on the shower in order to do that. Well, whatever floats your boat, Ruby. I am getting a little concerned that this baby will now arrive to no money, no place to live, and no power. It's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Okay. While Ruby snacks on that, we will take a quick final look over here. Yes, that has got stuff in it, so we can go back over, get that sorted. And once we've finished rootling in there, we can have a little think about what the next step is in order to try and raise some of this money. I do think once we've got the sales table, the money will rock in a lot quicker because it will be a lot easier to sell off bits and pieces. Some dye. Well, that's not super helpful, Ruby, now is it? What we could do is we could take a job. How about an odd job? Let's see what they've got today. With our somewhat limited skill set, is there anything that you would like? Seashells. TV hookup help. Well, we have been fairly good actually at handiness. That's doable. What's this one? Charisma level 3. Well, I can see that we don't have that. We do not have mischief 2. Skill none. That's pretty nice. You know what? Let's go help someone hook up their TV. Let's do it. Perfect. Starts at midday. Perfect. Well, yes. Do whatever you fancy for the next, 40 odd minutes, Ruby. Why not? Browse the web on your phone. If that's what you wish to do, so be it. You crack on. This'll make a little bit of a dent towards some pennies, at least. Someone's clearly nearby that we're intending to chat with. I don't think you're going to make it to us prior to us nipping off to do this job, but hey. Yes, that's it, Ruby. Fitness level 3. You cycle there. Or cycle to our lot and then vanish. Either way. Go smash it. So, she's feeling pretty tired. That's alright. But otherwise quite happy. You can come home. We'll queue up a shower for you. Speed through this time while she's away. And it was a great success. Thank you so much, Ruby. You've done a beautiful job, if I do say so myself. So, not only did Ruby hook up the TV, but she also hooked up the surround sound. The client couldn't have been more pleased. In gratitude, they bestowed upon Ruby Master of Electronics. The gift of a cookie. Lovely! I love cookies. So we got 69 simoleons and a 6 simoleon tip, and we got some relationship with Raj. So, win-win-win. That puts us up to a nice 261. We are getting close, we're getting close. Oh, magnificent. Do you think we could possibly be cheeky and go do another one? I mean, you are looking a bit on the tired side. But how bad could it be? Finish your shower. Because, I mean, it would be ideal, if at all possible, just to grab ourselves a few more simoleons. What do you think, Ruby? What do you think? Okay, so we've done that one. Where were these other ones down the bottom that required no skill at all? Okay. Lawn maintenance, yes. We can do that. Let's go mow some lawns. When does it start? 5 PM. Lovely. Yes, have a nap. That sounds like a stellar idea. Love a good nap. And then 5 o'clock. You can smash this, Ruby. I believe in you. Mow some lawns, deal with the garden gnomes, find Mortimer's lost socks, and all will be great. And in the meantime, Upcycling Initiative has got the most votes, so we should probably do a fair bit of recycling and fabricating, because it'll get us some of the old community happy points now, which are always most welcome, especially if we want to have any chance of getting ourselves a little garden with the green focus gardening one in the next vote. It is going to be interesting to pop over to the community lot at some point though, just to see what's happened. And we were a spectacular failure. Oops. Ruby really shouldn't go into lawn care. She left uneven strips of grass, ran over some sprinklers, and even broke the lawnmower. Well, that's not quite what we had in mind, but that also might be partially my fault for sending her when she was on the verge of falling asleep. So 13 simoleons we tried, and Ruby's in labour. So, we are about to welcome the very first generation baby of our legacy. Should we bring Nox along? Yeah, go on, why not? Come along, come meet your baby, come see what they're like, and then we'll probably not chat to you for the next couple of days, because we're going to have a few sleepless nights dealing with the baby as you're not around. So, here we go, arriving at Willow Creek Hospital. Oh, Ruby, this is quite exciting. Check in at the front desk. Check us in, please. Oh, I see how it is, Nox. You came and you left. Immediately. Well, that's very rude, and I have to say I'm not very impressed. We're having your baby here, you know. Right, hopefully that's us all checked in. Check in, come on. There's babies to have. Right, that's us all checked in. And lovely, lovely, look at our needs. They've shot up somewhat, haven't they? Over here we go. Get the gown on, whack ourselves in an ominous looking machine, and in comes our doctor, who is looking like he might actually know what he's doing. That's quite a nice change. A medical assistant. Okay, at the mustard clinic. I quite like that as a name. So let's see. I take it all back. He appears to not have a clue what he's doing. It was all a fluke before, clearly. Oh, gosh. Oh, and it's a girl. Well, that is perfect, because that's entirely what we need to continue this legacy. So, now comes the part where we get to name this little baby. And I think Ruby has spent so much of her time, you know, digging in trash cans, looking for treasure, trying to make her way through this world from nothing to something great. And I mean, she is called Ruby herself. I think she would continue and call her first little baby something similar to that. So let's call our baby Jade, because that seems like quite a nice name to go with. And perfect, little baby Jade has been born. And immediately appears to not be in the best of moods, but Ruby is doing alright. Perfect. And Ruby is quite happy because she is family orientated, so that'll do well for her. I love that. She changes into her own clothes to then immediately change back into the naff-looking hospital gown upon leaving. Nice one, Ruby. And here, the doctor just creepily stands by the machine, looking quite angry at the world. Those eyebrows. Oh. Okay, let's head home with our little baby Jade. Jade, of course, will be requiring at least 2 other siblings at some point, but I think we can leave that for a while yet, because I don't think any of us can take that so soon, can we? Right, let's get some normal looking clothes on. I'm not a big fan of the old hospital gown. And let's have a little look in here. So Jade has been plunked there. Let's just very quickly move her slightly out of the way. So that's a little bit tidier, isn't it? Okay, so might as well give her some food. Get her off to a good mood. Try and start this process without too much crying. It's okay, little Jade, don't worry. You might live in a bit of a smelly shack, but we've got some dinner for you. Things are gonna be okay. By the time you're a toddler, I'm sure we'll have miraculously turned this around. And by the time you're a child and you're actually old enough to remember anything, it's gonna be completely different. You'll see. Fine, and get her nice and tidy, and then we will throw away those plates. And then I think it's time for Ruby to have some snacks herself, you know. Back to the good old faithful cheese and ham sandwich. And then overall, things aren't looking too bad. Jade's gone to bed. It is 1:30 in the morning. We've got this under control. We have. I believe in you, Ruby. This is going to be a great legacy. People will talk about this for generations to come. And by that I mean, I will talk about this for generations to come, because I've got another 9 generations after Jade grows up to record. Technically true. So, back to one of our favourite pastimes, digging in the trash. Can you find us something helpful? Like 26 simoleons. That would just be magnificent if you could. So we found some recycled stuff. Not quite what I had in mind. Oh, looks like Jade's getting upset. She can wait a few minutes. Ooh, a nice shower. That's got to be handy. And an eco upgrade part, and then, oh, Jade appears to have perked up a little bit. Okay, well that seems to be all that we're going to get from the trash can at this point, so we might as well head home. It is raining. We are tired. It is 3 in the morning. Okay. Home we arrive, use the bathroom, have a shower, cuddle the little baby. There we go, as predicted. Baby is unhappy. So let's get the bottle done. Change little Jade's nappy. Get her all tidied up and happy so that she can sleep and I can sleep. Because, you know, Ruby needs sleep too. Much as she's doing a lovely job of getting this legacy underway. Oh gosh. She's only got 24 hours to pay her bills before they shut off the water. And apparently they have already shut off the power. So, you know, that's a thing. Oops. Right, we're really going to need to focus on getting some money together. I have a plan. This is not a good plan, but it's a plan. Can we invite you over? Well, it doesn't seem to want to let us. So, let's just travel with you then. That'll do. Bye, Jade. I'm sure you'll be okay. Let's go see what the Maker Space is like. We'll bring Nox. It'll be a lovely trip out. Something a little bit different from sitting in our shack digging in our trash can. Okay, so here we are. Now what I'd like to know is, can we ask you for a loan? That is the question here. Is it an option? I swear I've seen it as options before. Please? Lend us some pennies. No, apparently that's not on the cards for us right now. Okay, well in that case, we'll just be nice, you know, brighten your day, say hello. Remind you that we exist. All that good stuff. We can have a nice deep conversation. It is a shame. I swear sometimes you can get them to give you a loan. Okay, well, anyway, while we're here, let's check out this place. So, this is looking a little bit better than the old option, isn't it? So we've got recycling machines, we've got a candle maker, fizzy juice maker, a little drawing table, that's quite cute, fabricators, all kinds of bits and pieces, and some upstairs with solar panels. Lovely. Oh, GeekCon's in town. But having this would be useful because you see, if we did get ourselves that sales table, then of course we can make some bits and pieces here and put them on the sales table. There was vague method in the madness. I'm not just doing crazy things, just, yeah, doing them with some reason behind them. That's what we're aiming at anyway. The only issue is it seems that they do all seem to be fairly regularly in use. Are you going to actually let us get on the recycling machine today and see if we can get rid of any of this stuff? I suspect the answer's no, but it would be nice to try. Oh, I take it all back. Alyssa has moved. She is willing to let us get on this machine. I might as well try and get rid of a little bit more of this stuff then. Because we really don't need an inventory full of stuff we can't use. It doesn't make too much sense. Okay, let's get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, if we can. And that should contribute towards some nice points as well, because of the fact that everyone here is keen on us doing the recycling and all that jazz. Okay, well, not an entirely unproductive trip. That's been quite good. Can we make a candle? No, we have no wax. Oh, well, I'll have to try and track some wax down before our next trip here. So, what else? I mean, my main goal was, of course, seeing if Nox would lend us some pennies. Which it doesn't seem that he will. I don't think there's anyone else that's even close to being good enough friends with us to ask. But we might as well say hi to a few different people, see what's going around. See if we can, at the very least, earn a few of the points so that when they come to vote we've got something to use. Hello, Holly. Oh, you're sad. Try to cheer up. Why not? I'm a good egg. Well, that sounds like something we would do. It's not so bad. Don't worry. I'm sure the world isn't going to end. Okay, well, otherwise, I think that's probably about all we really have to do here at the moment, until we get our hands on, you know, some wax to make candles, some more things that we want to toss in the recycler, or some actual, what do you call them? Simoleons? Yep, those. We could fabricate something. Oh. Aw, look at that. The doctor is calling us to say congratulations. I mean, it's a little bit strange, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the fact that the doctor has our number when we don't really know each other at all He must have got that from some kind of hospital records, and surely that can't be a good thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, sure. Come back with us. Come back with us, Nox. Come meet your daughter Jade. Why not? Anyway, travel on our little way home. And since we can't borrow any pennies off him, Jade's back from daycare. Lovely. We do like that. We're going to have to earn those last few pennies in some other manner. We can definitely pull this off. Ah, good friends. Lovely. And we are apparently very focused. So, oh, maybe that's a good point to see if we can pick up an odd job. It's alright, Nox is here. He can keep an eye on Ruby. That's totally how this is going to work, right? What can we do? Sand sculpture judge? Sure. We can do that. Yeah. Totally. That is a thing we can do. Oh, sorry. Actually, Nox has gone. He's bimbled off that way. And Jade, you appear to have gone to daycare again. Which is where you've been pretty much all day since I decided to go on my random little early morning trip to the makerspace. Sorry! For family orientated, we don't seem to be spending a huge amount of time with our children. Oh, look at that! Great success! Ruby was the best judge they'd ever had at the competition. Just, wise, artistically critical. There was those who say she was born for the role. Additionally, she caught 3 cheaters. How do you cheat at a sandcastle competition? Just ask Ruby Rat. Oh, well that is just magnificent. So look, 105 plus 21 simoleons. We have made it. We have made it, guys. We have the grand total of 400 simoleons. Now what I should do is pay the bills. But what I'm actually going to do is to get ourselves one of the sales tables. It's fine. It's not going to take us long to get the sales table and then make all of our money back rapidly in order to pay the bills. I believe in us. It's going to be fine. Plus, there's always people hanging around. We've got the little bench by our house and all of that. So let's put it down this side. We've committed now. It's going to be brilliant. And yeah, we can get started doing some sales, getting rid of some stuff. It's gonna be brilliant. I believe in us. So, first things first. What stuff can we get rid of? Fish, yeah. Everyone's gonna want some fish, right? No, I strongly doubt that they are going to want this fish, but we're gonna give this a try. So, stock table. Let's kick this off. Look at that, fish everywhere. Tend the table. Yep, sorry Ruby, this is happening. We're going to mark up our prices and we're going to start ourselves a yard sale in the rain when all the produce is in fact fish. I mean, that one's quality excellent, so maybe we'll get something for that. There are quite a few nice looking fish here. I mean, the fact that they've been sat in your inventory, not doing much for ages, is probably besides the point, isn't it? I'm sure someone's going to happen to just walk past and want a fish. I believe in this. It's going to be brilliant. No, no, come back. Okay. Maybe it's not going to be quite so brilliant. Right. Quickly, quickly, pee, and then get back to tending the table so I can sell some stuff. You can do this. You can do this. You can sleep once you've sold a few fish. Please, please. Okay, maybe this was a colossal disaster. Maybe we end the yard sale. Maybe we sleep. And we can have a yard sale when we wake up. Just throwing everything off, aren't you, Ruby? Here I was, wanting to get it done when it was a reasonable time in the day, and we're actually going to end up having this yard sale at like 2 in the morning, and just hoping that there's some random person wandering around at 2 AM that really wants to buy a fish. But anyhow, we've been woken up by the lovely screamings of Jade, who is clearly hungry and in need of some attention, which we can provide her. Swiftly followed by Ruby wanting something to eat herself. So let's go back to the PB&J, because that seems to be our go-to. We can then have a little bit more sleep. You never know, with this brief interruption, maybe she will sleep all the way through to the morning and the yard sale will be at a slightly more reasonable time. Oh gosh, almost Jade's birthday already. That felt exceedingly quick. How was Jade getting a phone call? Babies don't have phones. It's a little bit concerning. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that one. I think we'll just ignore it and wait for it to go away, shall we? There we go, much better. It went away up until Jade needing her nappy changed again. She made it till 4 AM. She tried. Okay, so she's feeling a little better. You can have a nice little shower. This is our morning now. We're just going for it. And let's go for the 5 AM yard sale. That well-known time of day. At least it's not raining anymore. I mean, it could be much worse, couldn't it? Now, start. Please, people, please, buy my fish. Buy my fish. I need the water. I need the electricity. The electricity's already gone. You've got to help me. Please, who are you? Mila, please, come buy a fish. You know you want to. As do you, Clara. You both look like reasonable people. I'll even be nice. Please. Aren't I a lovely person? Buy some fish from me, you know you want to. Have a sales pitch. They're brilliant, they're fishy. These ones have got stripes. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, I think that was Marcus who gave us 32 for one of our fish. Come on, more fish, more fish. More people to buy fish. Victor, and is that Mortimer Goth again? Yes it is. Come on guys, purchase a fish. You know you want to. Apparently you don't. Please. Please don't do press-ups. Please just buy fish. Oh, 76 and 148. Okay, I'm not even going to question that. Thank you so much, people. That was magnificent. Surprising and magnificent. Oh, that was... Oh, more people are arriving. Melee? Okay, I'm a little confused by why you're sitting on my bed, Mila. Reading a book. Oh, another 32. Look, we're down to our last few fishies. Come on, people. Come on. Fishy, fishy, fishies. You know you want them. They have all so many different uses. You can, I don't know, make fish and chips. Woo. You've got lovely hair, India. I like that. Oh, and you bought us a fish. 56. See, I knew this was the way to go. Look at this. We can pay our bills. We can save ourselves from having no water. Yay! Right, we might as well let this yard sale finish off. Oh, and the water has been shut off. But it's okay. It's okay. Pay bills. There we go. We should now have both water and power back, which just seem magnificent. So bad surroundings, and I'm sure it's related to this bin, but no one seems to be able to clean it up. We might need to trade that for an actual big trash can at some point. Right, well, we can get those thrown away. If you're not buying fish, people, you're not staying here. Sorry, not really that sorry. Off you all go, please. Thank you very much. I do like that new send home function. It is particularly good. You don't need to tend that anymore, Rubes, because the yard sale is over. You've paid your bills. We have made it. Just keep that up for a few days and we're going to be all over the place. Money for days. Jade might even get her own little bedroom. Okay, so we'll give her a little cuddle, make sure she's doing okay. And then, since they sold so well, I mean, should we get ourselves some more fish? Why not? Nice Wednesday morning. Your fun will go up because we're cycling over there. And let's see what we can catch today. Oh, I love that water. Right, what are you going to catch for us, Rubes? I want something good, please. And by something good, I mean something that's going to sell for quite a few pennies. That appears to be a box, and not a fish. A kitchen upgrade part. I mean, useful, yes, but your kitchen pretty much consists of a fridge. So probably not much there that's worth upgrading at this point. But we'll take it. Better than a kick in the teeth. Now, are you going to catch anything else? Oh, that's a little fishy. A little yellowy looking fish. A tetra. Worth 8 simoleons. Okay. Can you get us one more goodie before we go home for... Oh, checking in on Jade. And Nox wants to come over. Yeah, sure. Come over. You caught us... Ah, see, that's where you're going. You got us a lovely salmon. Good job, girl. On that, we can head home. Say hello to Nox, since he's probably arrived by now, and check in on little Jade. Oh, look at that. That was actually quite a cute moment, wasn't it? You might be shaking your head because she is smelly, but you were looking after her. That was cute. I knew you had it in you, Nox. Okay. Right, have some food, have a cuddle. Stop your screaming, please. Good girl. Now, oh yeah, we can't actually cook, can we? But we can have a ham and cheese sandwich. And we can have a little chat to you. What do you want to talk to us about? How about we tell a joke? Everyone likes a joke. Ah, see, we're good friends with her already. Who knows? Who knows? She might yet take over the legacy from us. We'll have to wait and see what her siblings are like, won't we? Joke about old times? Sure, we have clearly known you for long enough. Just keep eating your sandwich while you're going. And... oh, lovely. Tina is here, but she says she's fabricated us something, so by all means come in. I will happily accept things. What did you make us? A plumbing upgrade part. Well, that's lovely. Thank you very much. On the plus side, though, we've actually got more of a bathroom than we have a kitchen, so why not? Let's have a little sleep. Since she's... yeah, it's 4 PM, but she is about to fall asleep on her feet. So, seems sensible. Okay, Nox is heading off. Oh yes, it is Nox heads to work time, isn't it? So give us a moment, Tina. We're just going to bed. Bye. Right. See how far we can get through the night. About half an hour. An unknown caller. The number 6 will be very important to you in the next 24 hours. Hi, you just got pranked. Oh, well, fine, whatever. I see what this is. Sleep. Please, do some sleeping. Sleep now, while she's peaceful. Okay, get some sleeping done. When you get up, you can go for a wee. Okay, apparently Jade didn't stay peaceful for very long. You're quite needy, aren't you, Jade? Cool, what is this? Nah, it's alright. I'll forgive you. You're gonna single-handedly become the next generation of this legacy at this point, so... Okay. Oh gosh, Jade's birthday. Toddlers. Are we really ready for toddlers? No, I don't think we are. Gosh, that's a terrifying thought, isn't it? Well, and again we are up. We are changing you. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of time yet. I'm gonna wait for Jade to age herself up, because you can't take babies to the cake to get them aged up in this one. So, anyway, let's continue on. So, have yourself a shower, and then since you're up, let's head out. Let's do some diving in the old dumpster. It's looking quite full at the moment. See if we can find some goodies in there. And then afterwards I think we can do some more fishing and head our way towards our next yard sale. That sounds like a good approach to me. Yeah, that thing's looking packed. And now it's very swiftly not, after we remove nothing but 4 simoleons. Anyway, let's get some fish. You never know, might catch something magnificent. Fishies, fishies, fishies. What are we going to catch today? An apple! Oh, maybe we could grow an apple tree. You know, let's plant it. Why not? A kitchen upgrade part, cool. Another item which is entirely not a fish. Oh, and a tuna. Lovely. Worth 38 simoleons. Oh, with the 300 markup on that, that's going to be worth a few pennies, isn't it? Good job. Okay. Fishing level 4. Lovely. Ruby is going to be skilled at something yet. She's unhappy because of quick meals. She'll get over it. And, oh, apparently we've been told not to fish here anymore because they're too crafty for you. Well, maybe the fish are getting craftier, maybe we're getting worse at fishing. Who knows? Right, let's give Jade her breakfast. Parenting level 3. See, look at that. We're clearly racing through these skill levels. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. 15 days till Ruby becomes a fully fledged adult. We'll be alright. Anyway, once we've got little Babs out and sorted, we can have ourselves a ham and cheese sandwich. Okay, so munch your way through that sandwich. Good job. And then, so our sales table's just got the 2 fishies on it. Let's whack a few more fishies in there. And yeah, I think we should plant this. Seasons fall. We're in spring. Okay. Maybe we should hang on to it for a little while yet. Oh, and we are back to needing to sort Jade out. But at some point we shall plant the apple, and it will be a nice step towards... Oh, love day tomorrow. A nice step towards our future garden, which will happen. I believe in it. Anyway, Jade can sit down for the moment. Let's tidy that bowl up. Okie dokie. So, as Ruby heads off to sleep, and Jade's about to become a toddler at some point today, I think it's about time we leave this episode there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode. If you've enjoyed it, I would love it if you'd leave a like down below. If you want to subscribe and it'll keep you up to date with any comings and goings on the channel, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!